6 years ago, I landed my dream job working as a professional psychedelic guide or facilitator at a retreat center in Jamaica, one of the few places in the world where psychedelic therapy is actually legal. Today I'm coming to you from Treasure Beach in Jamaica because of psilocybin mushrooms.
I arrived here a few weeks ago to begin working at a retreat center which offers experiences with magic mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, in a legal, safe, and supportive setting.
Since that time, I've had the opportunity to facilitate over 2,000 psychedelic journeys and help people navigate some of the most profound experiences of their lives. And I can tell you this, when it comes to psychedelic therapy, the healing power is so far beyond anything I ever could have imagined. Getting to do this work has completely changed my life, has helped me heal and awaken and open my mind to a greater reality. In this video, I'm going to share more about my experience working at this psychedelic retreat center and why I'm now making an extremely challenging decision. I'm leaving. I'm leaving behind my dream job to pursue a new mission. So if we're just meeting, my name is Jonas, and it's an incredibly exciting time for the field of psychedelics. I mean, the research is booming, the laws are starting to shift, and public opinion is finally catching up. And I'm here to say that the hype is real. I mean, it's one thing to see the articles and headlines in the media. It is a whole other thing to witness it firsthand, to sit beside someone as they overcome decades of suffering right in front of your eyes and bounce back from rock bottom. I mean, it's just beyond words. I remember one time sitting for a gentleman in Jamaica who came on retreat after battling depression for something like 30 years. And he had tried every possible treatment he could find, right? And nothing had worked. And as he came out of his mushroom experience, I remember him looking over at me with tears in his eyes. And he just said, "Is this what joy feels like?" I'd forgotten. I get emotional thinking about moments like this because it's truly miraculous. It's sacred how these natural plant medicines coming straight from the earth help us heal, help us find more wellness and connect. Our ancestors from all over the world have known and practiced this for thousands of years. And I truly believe with all my heart that the world in the present day needs this now more than ever. I want to be clear that it's not my intent here to glorify or just indiscriminately promote psychedelics. They're not for everyone, and there are risks. But working in this field has left me no doubt. These ancient plant medicines offer real hope to a world in need. There is an urgency to the psychedelic movement. There's no time to waste here. So why then am I leaving my work at the retreat behind? Well, I've hit a pivotal moment in my life. It's time to take a leap for something that I feel incredibly passionate about. I mean, not everyone has the means or the opportunity to attend a psychedelic retreat, right? And I'm on a mission now to help more people safely access psychedelic healing, growth, and awakening through free education and community support. Please check out the link below to learn more. But before diving into that, let me share more about the retreat in Jamaica and why it's led me here. This here is the retreat property in Jamaica where I first arrived in 2019 and where I've been blessed to call home over the past few years. To say the least, it's just a stunning, beautiful environment for deep inner work to unfold. And from the very first retreat I worked 6 years ago, I was blown away by the transformations I was witnessing. I mean, over the span of a week, I could see the difference in people's faces, in their body language, in their energy. Like you can see people blossom right in front of your eyes. Now, people come from all over the world to attend these retreats and for many different reasons. Some for personal growth, some for spiritual exploration, but mostly people come because they're suffering. They've tried every possible treatment to heal and nothing has worked, and they're seeking relief. Now, my role at the retreat has been to work with each guest from the moment that they arrive to help create a safe and supportive environment and help each individual feel connected through every step of the process before, during, and after the psychedelic experience. You can see sitting underneath this thatch hut a group of around 15 people preparing to embark on a journey with magic mushrooms. And after a thorough preparation session, the participants consume a dose of psilocybin mushrooms together and then spread out across the retreat space to have their own personal inward journey. As powerful as psychedelics are, I've come to really appreciate that the context in which they're used is everything. I mean, having a safe and supportive container around the experience where you feel connected, where you feel cared for, it makes all the difference. On each of these retreats, there's an entire team of licensed therapists, clinicians, and facilitators present working to give everyone their space while also offering as much support as needed. Now, it's been 6 years and I've facilitated more than 250 of these group psychedelic sessions, but let me tell you, it never ceases to amaze me all of the different directions that the psychedelic experience can go and just the range of different experiences that people have. I mean, as a facilitator, you really see it all, the full emotional spectrum from ecstatic, laughter, joy, mystical states of touching into something beyond, transcendent, all the way to deep pain, tears, anxiety, fear, grief, anger. Some journeys are just so incredibly beautiful beyond words, and some journeys are really tough. Sometimes people do have challenging trips where they're confronting painful emotions, traumas, fears. But I've also come to see that that's often exactly where the healing begins. Psychedelics have this remarkable power of shining a light deep into the psyche and making the unconscious conscious. It's almost like these plant medicines are a telescope pointing inwardly, helping us to see deeper into ourselves, right? And again, illuminating parts of us that are buried or forgotten. Carl Jung called these the shadow parts of the psyche, and while the idea of shadow work can be daunting, again, it's often where the greatest transformation occurs. I've witnessed experiences like this again and again, what I can only describe as miracles of healing and transformation. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. This has been one of the most transformative chapters of my entire life, without a doubt. And I have to be honest, the path to becoming a psychedelic professional was extremely challenging. I mean, for years as I navigated my own psychedelic healing, I often felt so lost, so confused, so lonely, extremely isolated. I had no idea where to turn for any sense of community or connection or mentorship. And that's exactly what's inspiring a new vision to help more people safely access psychedelic medicines. The mission is simple: to build a free online psychedelic school and support community. It's called Psychonaut Academy. Please check out the link below. I would love to welcome you there. I've created a course sharing all the fundamentals of psychedelic facilitation, but more than education, this is about community. This is about finding the others, gathering the tribe, and coming together in collective support, helping each other step up as future guides and leaders of this psychedelic movement. And if you're watching this right now, we need you more than ever before. We're at a turning point here in this whole psychedelic movement. We need you. So thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited for this new chapter and what's still ahead, and I'm truly grateful to be walking this path with you. Thank you, and I'll see you back here very soon.